8 minutes for your presentation, and at the 6 minute, our timekeeper today, Arun, will notify you, and which means you have 2 more minutes to wrap up. And at the 8 minutes time, you will know that it's mean to time to stop. So let me introduce today's speaker. Calvvinz Tan, he is currently an MBA, which stands for married but available. He has 2 girlfriends, one big, one small, and a brother. This is what he said. And his kampung is Penang, Malaysia. He has been working in several companies, and he has accumulated 13 years of experience in general insurance and sales. He loves reading books that related to soft skill, self-improvement, and finance. As everyone know, he loves to talk. His interest in giving talk on the stage, reading books and attend seminar. Financial knowledge, acting and cooking is his interest. And his burning desire is to be an international speaker that could share what he had learned and inspire more people by year 2025. He also believes that the most meaningful way to success is to help others success. Wow. Some things no one's know about him, that he's act in a Singapore drama before named Blessing 2. However, doesn't be misled by the photo. He is not the person that in the center, but the one that you can see at the back walking around behind the screen. Without further ado, let us type 888 to welcome our friendly general insurance specialist, Calvvinz Tan.
Yes, thank you, Evelyn, for a wonderful introduction. And it's my honor to share with you some basic concept of risk management today. So thank you for all the 888. And yes, I'm a walk past actor. So how many of you agree that it is important for you to have a business continuity plan, BCP, not VCP, BCP, so that you can run your business in whatsoever situation? Type 999 if you agree with it. You need to have business continuity plan. Great, thank you, Ray, thank you, MO, thank you, Emily, thank you, everyone. So now I would like you guys to print screen this slide. Next slide. Yeah. So how many of you have done your SWOT analysis and putting in action plan? If you do, that's good. If you haven't done yet, then print screen this and do one immediately after this meeting. So for today's presentation, I would like to zoom into the section threat. Okay, a lot of entrepreneurs define threat as something like market competitions, economic situations, consumer behavior, and etc. Well, that's correct, no doubt. Like now, COVID-19 is really a threat. So, but however, majority of us have omitted this one. Let's write it now. It is risk management. Okay, we're going to explore more about the steps later. Next slide, series, Arun. Yeah, we're going to explore more about this step later. Well, now let's identify 4 types of risk. So, next slide, Arun. Let's write it down. They are disaster, moral, liability, and cyber. So, disaster inclusive of natural disaster like flood, storm, earthquake, and etc. Human error like fire, impact damage, and etc. We have machine failure, could be part of disaster. Now, moral will be due to dishonesty of your staff, criminal activities, rules, and etc. Liability will be those that you're legal responsible to a third party entity like your staff, client, and publics. Last one will be cyber insurance, cyber risk, which is quite common in the era, okay, which involve of all kinds of criminal risk, criminals, cyber criminal. If you are following up to this stage, please type 111 in the chat box so that I know you are going through. Yes, awesome. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Stacey. Now, don't notice that all above risks potentially impact you badly in terms of financial, reputations, and potentially a total shutdown of your business. So together, let's go through a scenario. A business premise undergoes a fire incident. What will be the consequences come after the incident? You sustain an own damage. You need to come up with significant amount of money to rebuild, re-renovate, and refurbish your business premise. How much will it cost? 500,000? A million? So what if your staff was injured or there is fatality during the incident? What is your liability and how much is it going to cost you? So if you fully rely on physical shop to conduct your business, it means zero sales during your renovation period. How about your business loan, employee wages, utility bills, or we're going to end up closed shop? Think about it. So it is critical for us to identify potential risks that exist in our business and analyze what are the consequences if it happened. After that, we need to implement some action plans, monitor it and control the risk to minimize the impact. For this example, implement SOP like no smoking in the premise, not overutilize the power supply that what is shown in this photo, so many plug. Okay, so equip your premise with relevant firefighting equipment and insured with appropriate insurance policy. This is very important. So please take it note, take it down. Okay. So now let me show you some statistics. Malaysia have suffered 5.2 billion in fire-related property loss every single year. It is surprised that fire department also reported that only 25% of the properties in Malaysia cover with insurance. Only 25%. So our insurance, you can just click down, the slide will show up. Only 25%. This is an extremely low percentage. Okay. So if you learn something, please type 555 in the chat box and please share those information and statistics you show right now to your fellow friends who are in business. If you need that, just click on print screen. You can capture all the information right now. Yeah. So now, Arun, let's go to the next page. These are the corporate clients that we are managing, and we are looking forward to helping at least another 20 more corporates this year. And what we do for them is we assist them in BCP, Business Continuous Plan. Arun, next slide. Specifically related to risk management. Okay, so we provide consultations, we give education because I believe education is very important. Okay, and we provide a team to support the company management. So who wish to collaborate? We wish to collaborate with accountant. Next page. Company secretary, business consultant, CCTV and fire safety relevant professions, lawyer, and other related professions to co-organize education events and form a support center that could add value to our clients. This is what we want. Okay, so it will be great if you could refer us the FMB like Break History, Kopi Tan, education center like 3Q and Enhance, hotels like U Hotel and G Hotel stated in the slide. These are industry that we're able to give good program for them. So let me provide you a few conversation starters when you met with potential collaboration partners. So if you meet with collaboration partners, you can ask, we are establish a risk management task force. We will be interested to be part of them. My partners looking for affiliates who can add value to his clients. Could I introduce him to you? So if you meet someone who are prospect or customers, so do you have someone advising you on risk management? Do you have backup plan for your business? So now, I would like to say that now is the time for you to take up your handphone and scan the QR code on the screen. The first QR code will be my Facebook page. It will be great that if you can like and follow the Facebook page. The second QR code will be my virtual name card. Or you can just click print screen and you'll get my contact numbers and you can contact me afterwards. So I hope today's informations are benefiting to you guys. And thank you so much for the opportunity given.
All right, thank you, Calvvinz Tan, for the great sharing and presentation. So now I open to the floor. Is there any question you would like to ask Calvvinz Tan regarding on his services?
I got a question. Hello,
Okay,
Calvin. Calvin, just now you mentioned you have good program for F&B, education and hotel. Could you elaborate more on this?
Yes, thank you, Weiju, for asking that. Yep, indeed, we're able to provide more to above industries that I mentioned just now. For example, we cover food poisoning liability for restaurants, okay, and we give disinfection allowance for education center, especially now it's COVID-19, and we pay for accidental damage to customers' car while parked within the hotel compound. So, and that's more. So probably we could do one-to-one to explore more in details.
President, do I have time for another question?
Yes, Alan Chua, you can
Calvin.
proceed.
Yeah, I know insurance pay us for the repairs. Okay. Any other things that insurance could compensate us if we can't do business after the event?
Okay. Yes, that's a very good question, Alan. Actually, insurance planning could cover more than just fixing things, you know. So insurance can cover your loss of profit, your employee salaries, your rental and utility bills for 6 to 24 months or more after the incidents. So this is a very crucial coverage that a lot of business owners doesn't know about it. So hope this answer your questions, Alan.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't text me because I do know one of the principal of 3Q MRC. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Teck Chuan.
Okay, all right. I believe now the time is up, and I believe that there must be a lot of more questions that you all would like to ask Calvin regarding his presentation and services. So kindly, okay, PM Calvin, if you have more questions to ask. All right. Okay, thanks again for Calvin on this great presentation and knowledge sharing.